What up? We're back on another one. Got my homie. What up? Merritt and I are back on another trail. Well, we're not on the trail yet, we're in the parking lot. So, little backstory. We were gonna go to Arkansas this weekend and do like a Jeep ride, truck ride kind of thing, get the Yoda out in the bushes. We decided to not do that because it was supposed to be like 100% chance of getting washed away in Arkansas this weekend. And so we kind of backed out of that one. Merritt had already taken off work. We had to go do something this weekend, so got to looking at weather forecasts and whatnot around our general area of the United States, and Alabama didn't have hardly any weather for the weekend. So here we are in Bama. Shout outs Bama, Merritt's home state. We're at Cheaha State Park, or Cheaha Wilderness, and we're gonna do a little hiking on the Pinhoti Trail and some of the other surrounding trails. We're gonna make kind of a loop-ish kind of thing and climb Cheaha Mountain, Alabama's high point, so knock out another state high point. And yeah, I think that's gonna be about it, other than the fact that we're gonna go and have so much fun out in these woods. It's gonna be so good. Oh, look what we got. We got a little something for the woods.
Rocky Patel's.
Yeah, gonna smoke on some cigars while we out there. It's gonna be a good old time. Anyways, it's Friday, just a short trip. We just drove over. Mary got out of class at like 9. I took off work today. We drove over. It's like around 4 o'clock now, maybe a little after, something like that. We're gonna get on the trail and we're gonna hike till Sunday. Then we're gonna go back home. Anyways, that's the plan. Finna finish getting everything packed up and hit the trail. So, see you out there on it. Holla. Peace. At the Turnip Seed campground. You know, like Turnip Seed. We're there. Anyways, we started at the Turnip Seed trailhead and we are making our way through. I think there was either a forest fire here not too long ago or a controlled burn. One of the two. Definitely had some flame on it. So we got a little registration box. We're trying to go like over in here tonight. That's probably a dope spot. Why would there be a spur trail down to it if it was? Anyways, and then we're gonna go climb up there. And then somehow back to here. Probably by way of like down here and back around. Or something like that. Anyways. Talladega National Forest. Let's do it. There's mountains in Alabama. Whew. We made it. Pinhoti Trail. That was 2 miles. So we've done 2 miles. Anyways, yeah, good start. That was a steep climb right there. Yeah. We're headed towards Cheaha State Park, back towards the state park. And yeah, holla. Peace. So climbing up on Pinhoti, we're getting up pretty high. We had like no intentions of catching anything like this. Didn't expect anything like this, but check this out. Super killer sunset. Oh my God, everything is pink. It's so cool. Oh, it's so halfway below the clouds. It's like a Oreo that's being dipped into the earth. Big orange Oreo, sun-kissed flavored Oreo. So, consensus so far. Bama got it going on, y'all. Bama's dope. In case you're wondering, we are, in fact, precariously perched.
That's one of my favorite phrases by far.
Precariously perched.
We're just precarious with any other keyword, you know?
Super cool. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something. It has something to do with this.
12 seconds later.
Found a chill spot. Time to chill. So here's the consensus. We're gonna watch this to completion because it's fixing to be. And then we are probably gonna like night hike-ish to where we're gonna try and camp, which is I'd say half a mile to a mile from where we are now. So we're gonna watch this. And then it's gonna be dark, and you know the deal about the camera doesn't work. So we'll be signing out here. Holla. Peace. Well, good morning, shit. Precariously perched. Yes, good morning to you. We made it through the night. We did, I don't know, a mile or a little better of like show enough dark night hike. And it was thick too. It wasn't like wide open trail or anything. Gnarly stuff. Did a little bushwhack trying to find a trail. Anyways, do it. Oh my God, yeah. Merritt tried to fondle a rattlesnake last night. It was huge. Biggest damn rattlesnake I've ever seen. It was crazy. It was like, and it was so loud, and it went on for so long. We were way away from it, and it was still going, and we could still hear it. It was terrifying. Anyways, we found this nice little camp spot area. We just like threw up hammocks, no tarps or nothing last night. Cowboy camp. Sunrise is getting great. Got some coffee going. Boom. Here, got to get some brekkie going. Yeah, we right now are on the Cave Creek Trail. So we've jumped up and over the ridge line from the Pinhoti down to Cave Creek Trail because there was no water on Pinhoti, and I didn't fill up any water yesterday. I needed to get water for camp, so we had to jump over to another trail, come down and get some water. No biggie. Anyways, came up a little bit further from there where we got water. It's like this ridge line kind of nose thing that goes out this way. And nice and flat, a little campish up here, so we camped, slept well, it was nice. We've got, I don't know, 2-3 miles, something like that, up to Cheaha Mountain, and then I think like 12 or so back to Adams Gap. Yeah, that's where we're roughly shooting for, is like a little past Adams Gap today, probably, maybe, we'll see, I don't know. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Peace. It's going to get that Ziploc down right there. Don't be stirring those snakes up down there. We were like on edge because of that damn rattlesnake last night. Oh man, this is like a sheer drop off right here. It's a good one, y'all. I was just walking down this trail thinking to myself that this might be a pretty highly underrated spot. And then I come to this. It's nice. It's real nice. Show you more cool stuff in a bit, I'm sure. I thought for sure that sign was going to say Pinhoti, but it didn't. I bet you this sign used to say Pinhoti. There's our blue blaze. Back at it, y'all. Well, been at it for an hour now. Anyways, we have made it back up to the Pinhoti from Cave Creek Trail. We are almost to the road. What is it? 281. 281. And from there, we are headed up Cheaha State Park to whatever trail takes us to the summit of Cheaha Mountain, the high point of Bama. See y'all somewhere over there. Okay, so we made it. We made it to 281. 281? 281 is the National Recreational Trail sign for the Pinhoti. We on the Pinhoti, Wody. Yo, we made it. High point. Merritt's on the high point. So is that statue, dude. So yeah, just like pretty much every other awesome thing on top of the mountain you see in this region, it's CCC. Pretty cool. There's big feats all over the place. Another big feats over here. Big feats. Big feats done it for years. Leave no trace. That's a big old big feat. Plan ahead and prepare. Don't do much of that. We're gonna go climb the tower now. Not that tower. I'd climb it, but that's not the one we're climbing. That's the tower. So here we go. The building's awesome. These windows are way cool. That's a lot of stairs. Now they're from Florida. Or they rented a car. Yeah, this is good. Check it out. I like it. I think it's good. We'll see you probably back down at the main park place. I didn't show that to you earlier, so we'll show that to you. See you. Okay. We are back at the main place. There's like a lodge kind of thing here. It's not like a lodge, it's like a motel kind of thing. Yeah. Anyways, nice pool. And a good view out over here. And there's a restaurant. So we think we're gonna eat some lunch at the restaurant. It's like 11. You know, like 11? Anyways, that dude's looking for Tobias. We're looking for food. We'll see you in a little bit. Holla. Well, I lost Merritt. I went to the bathroom in there and I got a Powerade. And I got a 36 inch long gummy snake. Yeah, that ought to be dope. I wonder where the hell Merritt went. Huh. I don't know. I'll let you know how the gummy snake is. Okay, so we're chilling. We're at this restaurant place. That pool is over there. This is Cheaha State Park. All the goods there is. We are going to sit around. The restaurant opens at noon. It's like 11:30 right now. We're going to eat our lunches and then probably wait until this thing opens and get a beer and probably an appetizer and then get back on the trail. Yeah, we still got, we're shooting for maybe like 9 more miles today. Maybe less. We were looking at a campsite that's like 7 or 8, but if we did 9 more today, then we would only have about 9 or so, 9 to 10 the next day, tomorrow, to get back to the truck. Anyways, that's roughly what we got going on. About to chill super hard. I'm sure Merritt's doing the same. Anyways, check out this view. It's good. This is a good dinner view. Like, those mountains are cool. All of them. The whole chain. All the way down. Alabama's got it going on, y'all. Actually, I just noticed this. There's a lake down there. And it's got like a dock and a swimming area and all that good stuff. probably pretty cool. Anyways, so as of yesterday and today, I have gathered the consensus that Alabama mountains are pretty much, I mean, it essentially is the Appalachian. This is the Appalachian Mountain chain, just like very, very beginning area of it. But it's like the Smokies kind of, but not quite as thick and lush and a little bit smaller. We're only hitting 2,300, 2,400 feet instead of 6,000 feet in Smokies. But anyway, been chill. Holla. Peace. World's largest gummy snake. Big fat hissy fit. Blue raspberry bite. 36 inches long. Here's his head. Good stuff. So, the beer was really good. We had a couple of beers. They were dope. But just gotta say, shout outs to whatever this place is called at the Cheaha State Park for A, having good beer, and B, for bringing Merritt and I a pitcher of water so we can refill our bottles. Well, we finna get back on it. We'll see y'all out there on the trail. Holla. Peace. It's not that crazy. It's not a big fall. Yo. Alright, so we're going down the trail. And we got this sign, Pinhoti Trail. And it's like about Benton Mackay's vision of a trail stretching from New England to Georgia. So that's really cool. That's cool that somebody brought that all the way out here. Because I mean, we're out here. It's like half mile or so from the trailhead. Anyways. Came down the spur trail. Check this out. There's a crashed airplane out here in the woods. I wonder if it is McDill. We're headed out to McDill Overlook. Anyways, Overlook. I'll show you the Overlook. So, yeah, whoever McDill is, he knows the McDill though, for sure. Cause it's a good point. There's a little camp right up there. Up here. Then down here, got that. It's pretty nice. We're gonna chill for a sec, then we're gonna get back on track. See this crazy stuff. This is what we night hiked last night. This is what we did in the pitch black the darkness of night. Quite stumbly, but not too bad. This is tough night hiking terrain. For sure. No doubt. Hell, this is tough day hiking terrain. Actually, not holla. Check this out. Remember we watched the sunset last night? Yeah, we watched it from a nice spot. And then we got up and we headed on down the trail. And we came to this spot. This spot's a little bit more dope than the spot we actually watched from. But, however, not, because this isn't the spot we watched from. The other spot is. So, take that. Just kidding. Not gonna take down there. Alright, holla. Yeah, we Pinhoti, we passed one water source, dry as a bone. Oh well, we each got a little better than us, but we're about to spend it. We think we were gonna chill here, wherever here is. We're on top of some point, or climbing up to some point. Merritt's already up there, but yeah, we're just gonna camp out up here as long as there's some trees to hang off of, which I'm pretty sure there will be. And yeah, I'll show you the rocks. That's cool. So that's where we were today. It's cool. We hiked from over there. I live here. It's nice. That was a steep little climb right there, but it's alright because this is good. This is real good. Pardon me, sir. You almost matched the orange on the rock. I'm gonna enjoy this for a minute. Then we're gonna go find somewhere to camp. Probably somewhere really close. Holla. Okay, we found a spot. We came back to a spot. There was no spot up top. It was just a top. That was it. The only other side of the top, it went down real steep for like a pretty good distance that we didn't feel like doing. So we backtracked. How far do you think we walked? 150 yards? Something like that. Not too far. Backtracked to this little spot that's here on the side. It's some nice little rocks and stuff. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. It's home for the evening. That's what it is. Anyways, finna get set up, get some dinner in me, go to sleep, pooped. Today was a tough day. It was long, it was hot, it was like 90, probably 90 something degrees. I don't know. Anyways, holla, see you in the morning. Peace. Goodbye. Good morning, people. What's up? The sun's coming up. It's been lit for a minute. Got up right at sunrise. Fun thing that happened last night. We got in bed. We were good and just about asleep, and it started raining on us. Hey! No tarps. Merritt didn't even have a tarp at all. He just like rode it out, slept in the rain. It only lasted for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or something like that. But I got up and put my tarp up real quick. Laid back down, and the pitter patter of the rain on the tarp put me right back to sleep. No big deal. But yeah, packed up. We're heading out. We haven't had breakfast or anything this morning. We're completely out of water. We're going to find water, and then we're gonna have breakfast and stuff. So yeah. Last day, it's Sunday. We don't really know what we're doing yet. We're just going to find water first, and then we're going to 281 again and at Adams Gap, and we're gonna hitchhike back to the truck or do another 6, 7, 8, 9 miles or so from there to the truck. So anyways, see you somewhere on the trail. Peace. Fall's on its way, y'all. It's exciting. It is fall. The last day of summer was Friday, and now it's Sunday. So this is the second day of fall. What up, autumn? Got a little color change going already. Just a little. found some water. We had breakfast and water, lots of it, and some coffee, and yeah, filled up, topped off, and got back at it. It was like a little puddle that, it's like a little trickle that was coming down, and pooled area that people in the past have dug out. Still see like the pile of sand and rocks to the side where it was dug out. Anyway, since then we've seen 2 more little bitty trickles that did not have pools anywhere, but it's pretty dry up here. There's like no water for a good 7-mile stretch or so from the resort up there. Not the resort, the state park. Anyway, there was one other water source, but it was dry. It's just the time of year right here during dry time. But yeah, trail's been beautiful. Azaleas galore. No flowers, just it's been a lot of this today. Going, yeah, might fall. I stubbed my toe really bad earlier. In fact, on the same foot that I just kicked that rock with just a second ago. It's hurting badly. Whatever. Okay, so it appears we're almost to Adams Gap. According to that, we're here. Adams Gap. Anyways, holla. See you somewhere on not this trail anymore, because apparently we're getting off the Pinhoti and getting on another trail. So, holla. Peace. So we made it past the road. We just had a little snack and we're headed down the trail. And I throw on the brakes and look up and I'm like, holy Jesus. Check this out. Right in the middle of the trail, there's a giant hornet's nest. I think it's inactive though, pretty sure. I hope it's inactive. Ooh. I just saw something fly. That's a yellow jacket.
It's definitely inactive.
That looked like a hornet. Ooh. I'm just gonna go up and around this guy. I'm not gonna walk right under it. Crazy. It's like we're not the only ones that have done this. By far the biggest hornet's nest I've ever seen. That's crazy. It's beautiful. It's very, very, very beautiful looking. And scary as well. Anyways, holla. Peace. Okay, so we've made it to Skyway Trail, and we've got 6 miles to go to get to Lake Chenabe. Anyways, that's Pinhoti continuing, and we're going that way. So, bye Pinhoti. Found a cool creekside chill spot, and it's 12 o'clock. So lunch. Having lunch, and then heading up this way somewhere.
It's so purple. It's swollen.
Oh, that's not too bad though. Lunch was good. That's what I had for lunch today. One of these guys, because they're tasty, and one of these guys, because they're cheap. Pack bar. That's some backpacking stuff if I've ever seen it. Pack bar. It's a bar for your pack. It's even got a little pack backer dude on it right there. And that's it. Small lunch today. I don't have much food. We got, I don't know, 6 or 7 more miles to do today. I've got a Lar bar, an RX, another pack bar, 1 cup of coffee, and 2 packs of gummies. It's plenty, but I'll be hungry when we get out of here for sure. Oh. I got this tree. It's like a perfect 4. got it going on, y'all. This is nice. Yep, close to the lake. I think this feeds the lake. Pretty sure this feeds the lake. Anyways, I think we're gonna sit down and chill for a second. Merritt took his pack off, so that's a good indication that we're gonna sit down and chill for a second. Holla. So a lot of people were headed in this direction that we're going now. So we decided to go see what they were going to see. And so far, pretty good. Pretty cool. Big cave over there. Pretty sweet. I'm gonna spare these people and not put them all over camera. So enjoy your week right here. That's it. That's what you get. Come see it if you want to see it. So this is Devil's Den apparently. So that guy just said Devil's Den. It's really cool. Check this. That's cool. Okay, so check this one out. This one's cool. I like it. Anyways, Devil's Den, yeah. Shout outs, Devil's Den. That's a cool spot. It's completely trashed. Pushing people to pick up your trash. The trail I believe that we're supposed to be on is right up there, and there's like a little spot right there that I think goes up to it. So that's what we're gonna do. Look at Merritt. There's some comparison there. You could probably actually do that. I know, it's deep. Anyways, we're gonna go up here and find the trail somewhere. Since Merritt's already that far, I think I'm gonna go that far too. We'll eventually make our way up the hill and find the trail. Or not, we may just follow this damn creek all day. Peace. So, trail as a shelter. Here's the shelter. Pretty standard for a shelter. Pretty sweet. The old truck. They found trash pickup. We like doing that. We like picking up trash. We did that. We're trash pickers, uppers. Anyways, we're here. We're back. We're done. We did it. We finished Merritt's unfinished loop plus some. We did Chenabe, not 10 cup. What is this? Turnip seed trailhead to on the Chenabe Silent Trail up to the Pinhoti Trail over to the Cave Creek Trail up to Cheaha State Park and Cheaha Mountain, the High Point, Alabama, back down on the Pinhoti past the junction that we came to on the Pinhoti, down to the Adams Gap to the Skyway Trail, down the Skyway Trail, all the way back around to the Chenabe Silent Trail and back up to the truck at Turn Up Seed Trailhead. Yeah, that was a mouthful, but that's what we did today. Not today. That's what we did this weekend. It was great. Yeah, it's almost dark. We gotta hit the road. Yeah, holla. See y'all on the next trip. Peace.